And welcome back, Interior sports fans. Mike Fussell here with your latest local action. Today we talk all things Interior hockey. The Fairbanks Ice Dogs finally found their way back to home ice after a 10-game road trip. The Dogs welcomed the Kenai River Brown Bears to the Big Dipper last weekend. In Friday's home opener, Mark Sullivan got the action started for Fairbanks less than 3 minutes into the game. Liam Sturtzinger would mount another one after the first intermission, but Kenai River would soon answer back, leaving the score at 2-1 Ice Dogs going into the final period. And that's when the Dogs would go off. Logan Coombs would find the back of the net for Fairbanks, and Caden Cahill would go on to tally 2 goals in P3. Fairbanks wins 5-2 on Friday. Then Saturday night, things stayed physical as the Brown Bears searched for redemption. Rainer Gorowski and Todd Burgess each tallied 2 goals in the first 2 periods. That helped the Dogs cement a final score of 6-2.
It's crazy playing here. The fans are nuts. I mean, I was thinking about it like 5 hours before this, and the children just going down my spine. Can't wait. I love playing here.
It's kind of a tale of 3 different periods for us. So I think guys found out that once they got the puck inside the dots, they became more effective offensive players in the 3rd period, and that was the difference for us.
The Alaska Nanooks hockey team was down in Anchorage for the Kendall Hockey Classic last weekend. The first opponent to take shots at the Nooks was St. Cloud State. The Minnesota team would get fired up from the get-go. The Blizzards scored just 2 minutes into the game and would add another before time expired in the first period. UAF would try to get back in it, but the Nooks had no luck finding the back of the net. St. Cloud would get one more by the final whistle and shut out the Nanooks 3-0. The team looked to rebound on Saturday against Arizona State. Tyler Morley led the charge for Alaska with the lone goal of the first period, but the Sun Devils would tack one on in each remaining period. ASU trumps the Nooks by just a single goal, 2-1. UAA played both Arizona State and St. Cloud State. The Seawolves beat ASU in overtime and lost to St. Cloud 6-2. And despite the losses, Nanook hockey has had a very big win this season. Defenseman Justin Woods is back on the ice, cancer-free, and here's more in this week's Nanook Corner. After an impressive freshman season, Nanook's defenseman Justin Woods was dealt a challenge much tougher than anything he'd ever faced on the ice.
The pathology came back, and it came back as Ewing sarcoma. And so I was just shocked, because everyone was shocked, because even my parents, they knew it was 6 months prior, it wasn't anything. So
Woods immediately began treatment in Seattle for the rare form of bone cancer. Taking it day by day, hockey was always in the back of his mind. His goal, to get back on the ice.
It finally hit me when I was laying in the hospital bed, like, this is what I'm doing for the next 9 months. I got to get better. But my ultimate goal is to get back on the ice right now and just do what I can to get back in the lineup.
Using the energy he could, Woods kept up with his teammates and even had his stick shipped to his hospital room. Now, cancer-free, taking shifts for the Nooks, it seems to have all worked out in the end. Not due to luck, but because of character.
It still gives me the chills, the way he came back and the way he never, and maybe behind closed doors he did, but I never saw it. I kept in contact with him, we all did, but I never saw him waver once. His goal was to come back and put this sweater on again, and that's what he's doing.
And Wood's teammates are feeling the impact.
He's battling through everything, and so I'm not going to complain about broken stick, whatever it might be. Like, you're gonna compete, because that's what Justin does.
The Alaska coaching staff says Woods is making a strong showing in practice this year. Woods says he just wants to pick up right where he left off.
It was tough just to think about the what ifs. What if it came back? What if I'm not cancer-free? But like, overall, I thought to myself, like, I'm gonna be cancer-free. I'm gonna do it. And once I finally heard that news, it was like a weight is just lifted off my shoulder. Like, just thank you so much. Like, if I can get back to my friends, my family, teammates, and just like start my life and resume my life.
Reporting from the Carlson Center, I'm Mike Fussell.
Nanook Corner, brought to you by Sports Medicine Fairbanks.
All right, quite an amazing story there. And that about brings us to the buzzer for sports tonight. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you tomorrow.